Good morning. Feel free to say hi. This is our weekly tarot reveal. This is where we're going to look at all of the energy coming up this week so we know what's coming for us, what we can expect, and we can make better decisions. So stick around. You can ask questions about tarot and spirituality, numerology, all the things. If you're new here, I do this every Monday and Friday. I used to only do this on TikTok, but now I'm doing TikTok and Instagram. So, good morning. We'll get started in just a second. Let me get my life together. Well, you couldn't see me on TikTok because I was a couple minutes late. You know, it's Monday. Good morning, everybody. Come on in, come on in. How is everybody surviving the eclipse? Ooh. See, a lot of people were struggling with stuff bubbling up. But you know what? That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to get us out of our comfort zone and to start shifting. Good morning, good morning. So as usual, we're going to get started in just a sec, and we're going to start with the singing bowl, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to clear the heart chakra. This bowl is attuned to the frequency of the heart chakra, and we need to release a lot of that energy that we build up over time, okay? So we're going to let the bowl help rebalance our heart chakra, and then we're going to get started with the reading. Why are you so weepy? Well, because number one, we're in Scorpio season. Scorpio is about the depth of your emotions. It's what's going on inside. You can think of it somewhat like shadow work, okay? And then we have the eclipse that just happened. And so that is revealing a lot that's going on within us. So if you have emotions that you have stuffed down for a long time, then you can expect to feel emotional because they're coming up for you to process. Yesterday was rough emotionally for me, but it was the right choice. Well, if you know it's the right choice, then there you go. There you go. Okay, so let's do the singing bowl right quick so we can get into tarot and oracle. If you have not got into my tarot training group, it will be closing down on October 31st. So starting November 1st, it will be application only. So if you're looking to jump in there to start learning how to read tarot, then I suggest you don't wait, okay? All right, here we go. All you're going to do is just breathe, accept the vibration, and then just relax. Breathe and relax your shoulders. Pick up all your fears and worries with the breath and then breathe it out. Allow yourself to come into alignment. Now let's all collectively take one deep breath together, okay? Deep breath in. Expand your lungs and pick up all the heaviness. Now blow it out quickly. You can do that at any time. If you're feeling anxious or stressed, anything low vibrational, pick it up with the breath and then blow it out, okay? No, you do not have to have Scorpio in your chart to be affected. It affects us all. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that. She said it really is good, everyone. Join. Good. I'm glad y'all are going through with the flow. I know it's emotional, but that's what it's for, you guys. We're here to transform. We're here to grow. We're here to learn, okay? Yes, you can ask a question, but these are not personal readings, okay? All right, so let's see what our fairy blessing is for the week, and then we're going to get into choosing the tarot deck that we're going to use. What is our blessing for this week? Ooh, a blessing of honesty. Remember how I just said, the truth is going to be revealed, okay? It's number 5, so there is change happening. Now, The truth is being revealed to us because we need to move forward one way or the other. Okay? We have to, number one, be honest with ourselves, and the universe is going to be honest with us. It's going to show us exactly what we need to know in order to progress in our journey. Now, this truth is not always easy to hear, right? Sometimes it's really, really hard to hear. But we need to accept it, and then we need to move forward in whatever way is best for us and our journey, not in accordance to what everybody else thinks. Okay? So, a blessing of honesty. I like that. You can sense that something new is about to happen. When is it coming? It comes as soon as you're in alignment with it. And if you're feeling it, just be excited and know that something really great is coming, and then it'll present itself, okay? I'm driving to the coast. Ooh, so I'm listening, but probably won't comment anymore. That's okay, Anne. Enjoy your drive. Okay, so let's pick our tarot deck that we're going to use for our reading. Deck 1 is Tarot Mucha. It's similar to the traditional tarot. And then deck 2 is the Wizard's Tarot. So we want deck 1 or deck 2? Good morning, Jamie. So far, I mean, what? It's kind of tied. I think the 2s are like kind of taking it. 2 on this side. So 1 or 2? 2s are killing it on TikTok. It looks like 2s are going to get it. Okay, so let's do deck 2 because 2s were killing it. Maybe on Friday we'll try deck 1 again. This is the Wizard's Tarot. It's a cool deck. I do like this deck. Let me get it out and we'll get it shuffled. So just because we had the eclipse this weekend does not mean that the energy stops on Saturday, okay? We're still going to feel the effects over the next few to like handful of days. So expect to release and expect positive changes, okay? Don't be afraid of what's to come, because if you're afraid, then guess what? The universe is going to give you something to be afraid about. What deck was I just using? It is the Fairy Blessings Oracle. The Fairy Blessings cards. There you go. You can screenshot it. Yeah, 47 days for sure. Okay. Let me finish shuffling. You're welcome. You had a cluster migraine? My oldest son woke up with a migraine today. So, eek, yeah. This is why it's important that we have to make sure we're grounding ourselves down, drinking lots of water, because these kind of things can happen. All right. The fairy blessing was a blessing of honesty. What do we need to know this week that is coming up for us? I'm going to pull a card for every day this week, and we're going to see. All right, let's look at today. Today we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, this card is a lot easier in reverse because whenever it's direct, it indicates confusion and not really knowing which mode you should move in, which way you should move, okay? So whatever was revealed to you this weekend, you may have more sense of clarity today, okay? Now, it can also indicate if you have projects that you're wanting to work on, or, you know, you have all these things that you're looking at that you're wanting to work on, but you're not sure which one to get started with first. You need to prioritize them. What is the most important to you? What can be done right now? What really lights you up? What are you passionate about? And then what needs to wait till later, okay? So, sorry, y'all. My nose is running. It was a very emotional weekend. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not easy. All right. God, these freaking... In Texas, the weather just went with the temperature. So everybody's allergies and everything are just out of whack. So anyways, just a reminder, or to go back over. Seven of Cups is better in reverse, okay, because it indicates clarity. There's no longer this confusion. So pay attention to your thoughts, to your intuition. Pay attention to the messages that you are receiving. And if you overthink it, second guess it, guess what? You're going to stay stuck. The wheel is not going to turn for you, okay? So if you're doubting also, if you have what it takes to get whatever it is that you're desiring, to accomplish a goal or whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish, then we need to focus on refilling your cup, okay? Because if you're insecure about something, that means you've given your power away to too many people, and you need to call that back, all right? All right, let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Interesting how we have these sevens popping up, okay? Seven is a highly spiritual number in numerology, all right? So we have things being revealed to us. Remember, we had the Seven of Swords for the weekend, didn't we? Or it was Friday that we had the Seven of Swords direct. Now it's reversed, okay? So whenever the Seven of Swords is in reverse, it indicates, number one, truths are being revealed. Plans are being revealed, okay? And number two, it can also indicate that you don't have to do things so secretively, or you're not alone in whatever you're trying to accomplish. So if you're on your awakening journey, like, you're not alone, okay? You don't have to hide. You don't have to feel shame and fear. Whatever is being revealed is for your own benefit, okay? So interesting how we have, two sevens showing up. Yeah, Scorpio season, tap into that intuition and take off the mask 100%. Yeah, because a lot of us wear this false mask because we think that we have to fit in. We think that we have to be this energy or this person in order to be accepted by the people around us. But you have to remember, the people, like the family you were born into, the people that are closest to you are going to be like your biggest lessons. Okay? So don't worry about trying to fit in. I am definitely the black sheep of my family. I wear it proudly. Okay? So know that if you're the black sheep, if you're the oddball, then know that you're here for a higher purpose. You're here to make a difference, one way or the other. It could be big, it could be small. Everybody's different. Okay? So we want to be, all of y'all dark too? Good. See? Black sheep unite, right? So you're here for a purpose. Take that mask off, quit trying to be like everybody else, and really just embrace who you are, because you are divinely unique. You are special. Everybody has their own specific energetic blueprint. So if you're trying to fit into somebody else's energetic vibration or their blueprint, it'll never work out because it's not yours. You're trying to fit into somebody else's clothes that are way too small or way too big. It's not yours. Okay? Go get your own stuff. All right, let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we have the Page of Swords. Nice. Now, the Page of Swords is the apprentice, okay? So, for instance, this would be November 1st that the Page of Swords shows up, okay? So, when we have this showing up, it's indicating that, okay, we're starting fresh in November. Well, November is the 11th month. The 11 is a master number. It is the philosopher. So think about this. Like, for instance, how I said I'm closing down the opportunity to just jump into my tarot training on the 31st. On November 1st, I'll be releasing a new video of how to read the mini Celtic Cross. Okay? So you're going to have a new opportunity on November 1st to learn something new, or there's exciting news and opportunity headed your way. Okay? So the Page of Swords wants to know and understand, and they love to communicate. Air signs is all about communications, okay? Thoughts, ideas, communication. So you might have an idea, or you might have something come to mind and you're like, God, that's what it is that I need, okay? This is where I want to go. It's like the light bulb turns on above your head, okay? I was doing the astrology updates, and November will be a powerful month. Hey, on November 1st, also, we're going to do our masterclass. I'm going to put that out in our email this morning. we're doing our monthly masterclass, and Jamie goes over all of the astrology. Anne's going to go over human design. Maddie's going to go over the connection with the inner child. I'll go over everything else. It's a lot of fun. November is going to be huge for you. Yes, ma'am. I like it. All right, let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so when the 8 of Wands is in reverse, it might indicate that you're experiencing some sort of delay. That's okay. It could indicate that the energy is a little bit, not erratic. I mean, it could be, but the energy is like scattered. Okay, you might have all of these ideas coming to you and you're like, shit, what am I supposed to do first? Well, let's focus on what your common goal is. Okay, what is it that you want to do the most, right? We have the 7 of Cups here. We're getting clarity on what it is that we covet the most. Okay, what do we need to use that we know is within us to move forward? All right, plus we want to look at communication. So be careful with who you're communicating with on Thursday. Just know that if you are both looking to accomplish this common goal, remember we have the blessing of honesty. Okay, the honesty is not just other people being honest with you. It's you being honest with yourself and with others. All right, so if you're needing to communicate something, Wednesday would be the best day. Not so much Thursday. Okay, so we want to make sure that when we're having an intimate conversation, that we are both looking to resolve the situation, that we're both on the same page in order to come together and compromise. Okay, but also, like I said, you might just experience some sort of delays, especially if you're traveling or if you're just wanting to move forward. Okay, what do you want? What are your intentions for the day? You should set intentions every day. Okay, my intention for today is, and it needs to be something positive. Like, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to accomplish this. I'm going to think positively. I'm going to compliment somebody today. You know, I'm going to really find out what my goals are and how I can take baby steps in order to accomplish them. Okay? And the universe is going to help you. As soon as you start setting intentions, it kicks everything into gear. And then that's when you start seeing everything align. So you can even ask your higher self or your guides, like, how much better can my life get? Ask that every morning. How much better can my life get? And watch what happens. Okay? Do it for at least the next 30 days. You can ask it as much as you want. How much better can my life get? And then you're going to start seeing things happening in your life. It's fascinating. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, we've got to drop the anxiety. We got to drop the fear. We got to drop that negative mindset and know that we know better. Okay, 9 is all about higher wisdom because we have 9 of Swords, so we're thinking about the brain right now. We all have this higher wisdom that we can tap into. And so this is to help you. Everything that's happening this week is to help you gain control of your mind and to know that you do know better. You know exactly what to do. You don't need to fear anything. You know what's funny is yesterday I looked at the clock twice. I mean, I looked at it multiple times, but normally I see the hour and then 22, right? All day, every day I see this, okay? Now, yesterday, it was yesterday or Saturday, I can't remember. I saw 6:33 twice. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And so I think about it and I think about, okay, what is that telling me, right? And then this morning I was waking up and I looked at the clock and of course it's 6:22. And I was like, oh, you know, and I just laughed because now it's just a joke, right? It happens all the time. Let me adjust this just a little bit. So then I was like, I was fully expecting it to be 6:33. And I was laying there and I had this strong inkling to look at the clock. And I was like, watch, it'll be 6:33. And I was joking. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, there's no way it's already been 11 minutes. There's no way. And I kept getting this strong urge to look at the clock. And as soon as I turned to look at the clock, 6:33. Okay? We're always getting messages. We're always getting signs and synchronicities that are telling us something. This is why it's important for you to know everything there is to know about you, but you also want to understand numbers and how they play into our life, okay? Because it's all designed to help you to not be so fearful of life. The Nine of Swords is like, whenever it's direct, it's sleepless nights, it's depression, it's anxiety, it's overthinking. But the 9 is telling you that you know better. You know, you have all of this information that you can tap into, but what are you doing to access this? This morning I had somebody, I made a post in a particular women's group, and I was telling them, you know, it would really be beneficial for y'all to do some research, you know, to actually read some books, to look at some studies and research before giving advice or doing anything in your life. And somebody got triggered and they expected me to give them all the information there. And I'm like, this is exactly what my post is about. You need to do the work. You need to take it upon yourself to look into the things that you're interested in. So if it's dating, you need to understand what dating is about. You need to understand how your brain works, how their brain works. You need to understand communication, all these things. If you're wanting to get into spirituality, you need to understand how all these tools work. If you're wanting to read tarot, you need to understand the full scope of the cards first and then learn how to read. Okay? And it takes you taking initiative to gain that knowledge. That way, you have no fear. Okay? If you fear something, learn about it and you will no longer fear it. Got it? All right. Let's get some Oracle. What does 5015 mean? I mean, is that something that you see repeatedly? Because 5 is all about change. 1 is about the self and initiation. And then we add them together and it's 11. 11 is the master number. It is the philosopher. You've seen so many different numbers for a few years now. Yeah, you need to understand. It's a language. It's telling you something. So learn what it's about. There are so many books and educational resources out there. Do not just go by some rando on social media. You don't even have to believe me. Go research the scholars, the people that have studied these things for eons, you know. Go research and learn as much as you can, okay? All right, let me see what this wants to tell us first. Can I get that on a t-shirt? Yep. Look, ashwagandha, purpose. Okay? Just like I said, we're here figuring out what it is that we truly desire. What fulfills us the most? What am I innately, naturally good at? And how can I use that in life? Okay, isn't this pretty? Purpose. Okay, it's number 54. Look at that. So we're seeing a lot with 5s. Okay, and then 54 is 9. 9 is wisdom. Okay, 9 is completion, wholeness, fruition. So what is your purpose in your life? Well, number 1, your purpose is just to be here and experience life. Number 2, you have abilities that you came into this life with, so why not use it? Why not enjoy it and use it and spread light and positivity and love? Okay? Why not use it to help raise the vibration of the planet? That's why we're here. Okay? So, I love these cards. Let's get another deck. It's hard to read these on TikTok. You've never heard that about master numbers? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, research master numbers. Wait, what did that say? That was such a LeVar Burton moment. I love it. You don't have to take my word for it. Yeah, no, I don't want you taking my word as like law or gold. Like, find out for yourself. Affirm it for yourself. Make sure that whoever you're listening to is legit. There's too many people that just blindly follow other people just because they speak with authority. Okay, just because somebody speaks with authority does not mean they know what the hell they're talking about. There are some people that say the dumbest shit with the most authority. And I'm just like, whoa, you said that with your whole chest. Okay, so you don't have to take everything I say to heart. I study this stuff. I enjoy it. It fascinates me. That's my world. That's my life. But you need to make sure that it resonates with you, and that if you have any questions, start researching. Okay? Yes, ask yourself, how good can my life get, or how much better can my life get? Whatever you want. Yeah, narcissists speak with authority. Exactly. I mean, I speak with authority, but but the narcissist is like, no, I'm right, and that's all you need to know. Whoops. And I see people like that all over the place, and it's like, sure about that? You can research anything that you want. You resemble Dr. Altsman from Grey's Anatomy. Oh, I don't know who that is. I hope it's a good thing. Yes, a lot of armchair experts out there. That's why I opened the tarot training. That's why I opened the tribe, because I give you all the tools, and then you take it and marinate in it and really let it evolve to be what it needs to be for you, right? Everybody learns differently, all of that, but I'm just here to help, and then you find what works for you. Oh, it's a good thing. Good. Okay. Let's see what else we need to know. This is why I love doing these lives, because I love educating and giving tools, but I also love just connecting and expanding our minds, and really we're here to grow. We're here to gain enlightenment. We're here to take control of our own lives. We're not here to let life happen to us, right? I'm a rebel like that. Like, I can't stand not feeling like I have a choice in my life, right? I'm a rebel, and so that's why I started learning tarot. One of the most rebellious things that you can do is learn tarot. Why? Because it puts the power of your life in your hands. You want to check on somebody that just came into your life, you can do a soul of the connection spread and see what their intentions are and see what the energy is in between you two. Now, you have to be smart enough and wise enough to take the answer, okay? If you argue with it, then the tarot's not going to do any good for you. But the tarot allows you to really see the truth of every situation, and it's to help guide you so you can check within and find out, is this right for me? Or what different decisions do I need to make according to what I'm seeing out here on the table? Okay? For me, I love it because, like I said, I'm a rebel, and it just means that I'm giving myself the opportunity to figure it out and to not, live my life in accordance to what other people think I should do. So look, we have this again, all tied up. Now it's direct. Last time it was reverse. Okay, this is like the 8 of Swords in tarot. So it's number 23. There's another 5. Okay, so when we have 2, it can be love or relationships, and it can also be just duality, okay? Like choosing a path. What decision are you going to make? 3 is the creative expression, okay? It is the product of your decisions. And then together it means 5. 5 is change. 5 is movement. So if you're wanting to move, if you're wanting to expand, if you're wanting to bring in good things, well, you have to release yourself from this self-imposed prison. Okay? What's your advice to dive in further in tarot? Well, I've created spaces for people to join. So you can get into my tarot training group. I do have tarot apprenticeship, but I have a class going already. I won't have another one going until 2024. I do have to admit, I do plan on creating a module that you can go through self-paced. But the tarot training is something that's going to help you to fluidly read tarot spreads, okay? Because you're learning a whole new language. And somebody told me once that, I think I mentioned this the other day, but I was thinking about it this morning. Somebody told me that they had somebody tell them to not even look at books or anything like that and just figure out tarot for themselves. And I was like, are you serious? Can you imagine handing a child a book and saying, read it, figure it out. Assign your own meanings to these letters in a row and figure it out. That child will be fucked, right? You need guidance. You need somebody to teach you how to read this new language. This is what my mentor did for me, and so I'm turning around and paying it forward. Like, I want to help you by practicing together, okay? So if you want to get in my tarot training group, it'll be open for anybody to join who wants to until November 1st. Then it will be application only, okay? Brian's like going to Japan and speaking gibberish and calling it Japanese. 100%. Like, why? You don't understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what I assigned the meanings of your words. Oh, it cracks me up. Especially the intuitive tarot readers that don't want to learn the actual meanings and they don't want to read reversals, so they just make up meanings. And I'm like, no, tarot is a designated language. Like, we need to respect it and learn the language so we can speak it and we can give the proper advice, or we can get the proper advice. Because your logical mind's going to make up all kinds of shit, okay? Especially if you're reading for yourself. This is why we learn the meanings of the cards, because it takes our logical mind out of it. We no longer have an excuse. The cards are telling us what the cards are telling us, and we need to learn how to accept it and then make decisions accordingly. Okay? Like, it fires me up so much to talk about that, because there's so much trash readings on social media. And I don't say that out of judgment. I say that out of reality. I pay attention. Oh, you're so welcome. What am I missing? Oh, thank you, Marty. She said, y'all, the Tarot Apprentice class is amazing. She goes over numerology, astrology. Yeah, I go over numerology, astrology, angelology, symbology, colors. I go over your chakras. I teach you everything that you need to know in order to have a well-rounded education about tarot, because these cards have a lot of symbols and meaning to them, and we need to understand direct and reverse. So yeah, I will be working on the self-paced module. It's just not out there yet. So we do have tarot training where you can practice readings. I've already got several people in there that are practicing, and it's fun. You love the tarot training class? Thank you, Miss Heather. You missed the meaning of two. Okay, so two can be relationships, but it can also be duality, okay, like a decision that you need to make, okay, looking at both sides of the coin and deciding. And it's also about balance, right? You think about, you have two scales and they need to be balanced. Yeah, lots of continuing education. That's what we need. So there was a study done in 2000. This was a Nobel Peace Prize winning study that was done in 2000. I cannot remember the doctor's name. I wrote it down on my notes on my phone. Anyways, what they discovered is when you're learning something, when you're in the process of learning something, your brain doubles the amount of connections that it has. Okay? So you are activating your brain like crazy. However, if you learn something and then you just go on about your day and you don't practice, you lose it that quickly. It's easier to forget something than it is to learn something. So if you are spending time physically practicing, so let's say for those of you in the tarot training, you've watched the video on the 3-card spread, right? So then, like I told you in the video, practice it, and if you get stuck, put it in the group and we'll work through it together. Well, when you put this in the group and you tell me your take on it, and then I go in and help you with it, you are keeping those connections going and you're building upon them more and more because you're learning more and more. Make sense? So this is why it's important to practice what you're learning, to put it into application. Try to, like, it's like you learn something and then turn and explain it to me. Okay? I've taught you how to do this. Now I want you to explain it back to me by practicing it. and then boom, it ingrains into your mind. Then it goes, like, the more you practice this, the more it gets into the subconscious mind, and it just becomes something that is easy, something that your body knows how to do easier than your conscious mind. See, there's a reason. There's a method to my madness, you guys. It's not that, oh, I want you to come and just get in my group. No, there is a method here. There's a reason, and it's to help you to keep those connections and to physically, actively practice so it becomes just a conscious or a subconscious thing. And it's just automatic. Okay? We have a troll. I guess somebody muted them because I'm not seeing it. Yeah, a lot of people love to come on my TikTok live to try to, like, steal people away and do fake readings. That's how you know that they're not real. That's how you know it's a scammer, because they will come in and try to get you to give them a reading. Like, as soon as people follow me on TikTok, there are other scammers that are pretending to be me. They'll start messaging those people trying to get money from them. And sometimes it works. And I'm like, you guys, come on. How many times do we have to say no real reader will ever approach you for a reading? It's all scam. So yeah. Okay, what am I missing? I learned that in a college course. You lose over 50% of what you learned within an hour. Yeah, it's crazy. But if you turn around and explain it to somebody and then you practice, man, it really ingrains it. Yeah, it's a great example of what to look out for sure. Look, number 33. Speaking of master numbers, we have 33, magic. Okay? So 33 is the master number, which is the master healer. So this is, once you really come into alignment, once you see yourself as that spiritual soul being just having a human experience, that's when you understand how you're creating magic in your life. Okay? When you're in alignment, when you're grounding your energy, you're clearing your chakras, you're setting your intentions, you will start to really see magic. Remember how I said, ask the universe, how much better can my life get? Like, show me, how much better can my life get? Because your brain and the energy, they have to answer that question. It's just how it works. It's a great way to fool your brain, because your brain does not know the difference between reality and imagination. So if you ask it, how much better can my life get? Man, it kicks into gear and it starts just naturally answering you. And then the universe, you have set out that beacon, and the beacon is drawing things to you. You are always magnetizing things to you, which is why it's so easy to manifest negative shit, because that is our strongest emotion that we have, because we are constantly made to live in fear. Okay? Very easy to get into fear and pessimism and lack. So if you are the rebel, right? We're all rebels here, right? If you're the rebel, ask the universe, how much better can my life get? And then watch it happen. Okay? So you are creating magic with the universe. And you can heal yourself. You can help others to heal. It's truly magical. That's what you're learning in mediumship? Oh, good, Taylor. See? I do try to know what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding. Oh, that makes me happy, because it's true. Let's see. What else? Let's do, you know what? I don't think I have this, the book. We'll have to look at it later. Perfect for Scorpio season. A season of learning the occult and spiritual practices. Yep. I've always been so fascinated in the occult. And the occult, you guys, it's funny because if you talk to a fearful Christian and you say the occult, they immediately think like devil worship and stuff like that. Occult literally means hidden. Okay? Doctors use the word occult whenever, like, if they're trying to get to an organ. I learned this from, what's his first name? Last name is Maxwell. Anyways, he's like, there's organs, you know, like hidden behind other organs. And so the doctors will say it's occult. It's hidden. Okay? So don't let anybody fear-monger you with the name or the word occult. Yes, tarot training is a membership. Yep. Each month, I'll provide you with a new tarot spread, and you're going to practice. And then if you need help and you want to put it into the group in the community, I will help you interpret. And it's just the more you practice, the more you do it, the more you're going to be able to be fluid in tarot, reading tarot. Look, we have focus. Look at that. The transformation by the butterfly. Look at the water of the emotions. Okay. We're in Scorpio season, water sign. Okay. We are learning how to sit in our emotions, and that is what catapults us into the transformation. Most people want to run from their emotions. Most people want to suppress them because they're like, I don't want to feel this. This doesn't feel comfortable to me. I want to go ignore things and, you know, watch TV or drink or whatever. But when you learn to sit in these emotions, whenever you learn to sit still with yourself and be like, okay, it's uncomfortable, but I need to find out why. And I need to process this. Boom, transformation. Because then you understand what the emotion is, why you're feeling it, what the trigger was, and how you're going to use that for your growth and your benefit. Okay, everything that happens in life is meant for us to learn and use for our own benefit. Okay, it's for our growth. Oh, what did I miss? Hang on. Whose birthday? Oh, Lisa, your birthday's on 11/11. Nice. We're gonna do the collective Reiki and sound bath session on 11/11. Let's see. Good. I'm glad you're working through it. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, but my iPad on TikTok, it skips or it freezes. So I'm sorry if I missed anything. All right, let's get another. What else do we need to know? Is this resonating with y'all? Making sense? Learning stuff? That's why we do these every Monday and Friday morning. Look, we have Me Talks, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. Sometimes we need to take a break. Okay? This is the only way that you're going to really discover the real you, is by taking a break. We need to recharge. Okay? We experience so much being thrown at us 24/7, social media, news, people, all that stuff. Okay? So doing a Me Talks, separating yourself, maybe taking a nice Epsom salt bath, or doing something that you really enjoy that is beneficial for you, is going to make a massive difference. We have to be okay with saying no. We have to prioritize our well-being, because if we don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. Because remember how I taught y'all, haven't heard me say this on Instagram, but people mimic or mirror what you do. So if you're wanting people to treat you with respect, you've got to treat yourself with respect. If you're wanting someone to do nice things for you, you've got to do nice things for you. Okay? People mimic you. People mirror you. And they only go as far as what they see you doing, and then they get it, and then they see how happy it makes you, and then maybe they'll want to do more. And it's the same for you. You mimic and mirror people too. So what are you mimicking? What are you mirroring? Is it good? Is it something positive? Or are you taking on somebody else's negative traits? So doing a me talks is about, excuse me, is about you stepping back, relaxing, recharging, checking in with yourself. Like, okay, how am I? Am I doing fine? Like, what's going on? Let me see. And then you come out all good and golden. Okay? So take care of you. This is a collective reading. Let's see what the money deck wants to tell us. And then I'll get some more oracle. We got plenty of time. What is our money focus or message this week? What else do we need to know? Look, angelic help. Isn't that funny? We're sitting here talking about master numbers, talking to the universe, asking the universe, how much better can my life get? And we get angelic help. I'm going to read. There's 3 ways to resonate with this, okay? So it says, this is a time to trust in the universe and know you will be provided for. Isn't that comforting? Number 2, there is a career or blessing lining up for you, so stay positive and believe. Number 3, pay attention to the signs your angels send you during this time. Remember, we were just talking about numerology. This is a lot of communication that we receive from the divine because it's something that is quick and easy and we'll see it everywhere, but it's up to us to interpret, okay? So as a numerologist, I love it. I've always loved numbers. It's weird, but maybe it's because I was supposed to be a numerologist. You saw angel number 444? Perfect. I like that. But that's the thing. That's what we're talking about is, asking the universe questions, positive questions, and then letting it get answered. Be open to receiving the answers that you're asking. If you ask a question and then, you just close your mind off, imagine somebody doing that to you. So when I was younger, I remember my sister would always ask me, what shoe do you think I should wear, 1 or 2? And she would look at them and model them for me. And I would tell her whatever number. So let's say I'd tell her 2. She'd wind up picking 1. And I'm like, why even ask me? The universe is the same way. It's like you ask them a question, but then you close off to the answer or you negate the answer. And it's like, why even ask me? It's pointless. So if you keep asking the universe questions, but then you negate it or you close off or you choose the opposite, the universe will be like, okay, well, you're on your own. You just push that connection away. And then you come back around, you're like, why am I not getting messages? Why am I not? Well, because you're not taking it. You're not receiving the answer and taking it. Okay? The answer is not always going to be sunshine and daisies. Sometimes it's like, hey, you got to do the hard thing if that's what you want. Can I go over the Hanged Man? Yeah, give me just 1 second. Absolutely, when you raise your vibration, you'll be shocked what comes in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can I tell you what 808 means? You know what's funny is when I see 808, it immediately makes me think of the error message on a website. But 808, so 8 is the vibration of abundance and personal attainment, okay? 0 really isn't a number. It always makes me think of the Fool, okay? So the Fool is on a journey. So we have 2 8s with the 0, okay? So 0 is kind of also an energy of anything can happen. So what is it that you're wanting? Because you have abundance all around you. You have to decide to take the leap to step into your financial security, into receiving your abundance. Okay? So 8 and 8 becomes 16, and then we add those together again, and it becomes 7. 7 is a highly spiritual number. Again, ask the universe, how much better can my life get? We've seen it 3 times already. Wow. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What other messages we can talk about. Oh, yeah, let me pull this card and then I'll go over the Hanged Man. Look, distant horizons. Another number 9. Okay? So here we have this anchor not even attached to this boat anymore. Okay? So you're getting the opportunity to free yourself. You're getting the opportunity to go towards whatever it is that you're desiring, but you have to drop the anchor. Okay? You have to drop the fear, the worry, the doubt, and understand that you are the only person. Stop trying to join the live. I keep declining it. God. Fuck. Anyways, the distant horizon is like, we got to drop all the heavy stuff. We got to drop the burdens, the fear, the anxiety, all of that, and understand that we are in charge of freeing ourselves. Okay? You will move a lot faster if you stop over analyzing, if you stop living in fear, all of that. Okay? So again, 3 is the expression, the result of whatever it is that you're trying to create. 6 is harmony. Okay? It's the nurturing harmony energy. And 9 is fruition. Okay? It takes you being an active participant in your life to bring things to fruition. You have to drop the baggage. You have to monitor the mind and where it's leading you daily. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Sorry, I didn't mean to get irritated, but they had tried to join the live 3 times. I'm like, God, stop. I'm trying to talk and I see this big thing pop up. Okay, so let's talk about the Hanged Man right quick. Somebody asked me about the Hanged Man. Oh, you're so welcome. Let me pull him up. Okay, so let's talk about the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man needs to see things from a different perspective, okay? So the Hanged Man attaches himself to the tree of knowledge in order to gain this enlightened perspective, in order to learn how to see things from that spiritual standpoint, okay? No longer looking at it as a materialistic human type of standpoint. We're looking at it as a spiritual standpoint to gain this knowledge and awareness, okay? Now, so it can feel like things are at a standstill, things are stagnant, because you got to look at it from a different perspective. Now, when it's in reverse, it's like, oh, aha, I get it now. And the Hanged Man can now detach himself from the tree of knowledge and go move forward with this enlightenment that they have gained. Okay? So I hope that helps. All right, is there anything else we need to pull from? Let's do the Woodland Wardens again. We did that last weekend. It does help good. I'm happy to explain all this stuff. This is what I do daily, you guys. This is what I love. This is what I teach. And like I said, I just feel like it's the ultimate way for you to take your power back. Or learn how to shuffle. You're welcome. Which Oracle deck? I've pulled from several. I have a whole bunch of them over here. All right, what else do we need to know this week? Oh, thank you. I love my decks. They have to be visually appealing for me. I have Venus and Virgo, and so I like things to look a certain way because it has to feel a certain way. Just like I do with my home, it has to feel a certain way, and if it's not, I feel out of whack. So look, we got the Goat and the Willow overcoming obstacles. Okay? The Goat and the Willow overcoming obstacles. See? You have the ability to get through whatever tough times you're getting through if you tap in, if you call your power back, if you understand that everything is an experience and you have everything that you need in here. Okay? You just have to believe it and you have to know it and you have to work with the universe to gain this enlightenment. I mean, look, they have this little white spot right here. It's like your intuition is telling you everything that you need to know. And the goat, think about goats. Goats can climb like the tallest mountains and stand on the little tiniest speck of rock to get to where they want to be. Okay? And they do it with a steady foot. They know, they just go for it. They can climb the scariest looking stuff to get to where they want to go. So you have the ability to do the hard things, to do the scary things, knowing that it's going to get you to where you want to go. Is there tarot for pets? Like a tarot deck that is designed for pets? I mean, you can, I'm sure there are are oracle decks for pets. But like as far as tarot, you can put it towards like what your pet's thinking or feeling, but they're not going to have the same like human experience that we're having. So it would be difficult. But I'm sure there are oracle decks that are designed for pets. There's so many out there. Do I have a favorite deck? Oh gosh. I do love this one, the Radiant Wise Tarot, because it's the traditional tarot and it's not the bright colors. Like, I don't like that. I like the more muted, soft colors. This is one of my favorite ones to use. I mean, all of my oracles I really love. I can't choose. It's like choosing my favorite child. That's funny. I didn't realize it would be that way. That's a good question, Heather. Oh, if you missed the beginning, it's okay. I put it on YouTube so y'all can watch it after I post it. I decided to read my cards while watching this live since I didn't do it last time. Okay, good for you. See, it's good to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Let's see what else is calling. Let's do this one. I keep seeing the infinity symbol. That's good. It means being in the flow of energy. So you can ask yourself when you see that symbol, am I in the flow? Am I relaxed? Am I grounded? Am I letting the universe show me the way? All of that. I like that. My YouTube channel name is @22guru. So just like you see my @ here, there's just no dot in between 22 and guru. It should be linked on my Instagram profile under the links. I think I linked it, but I can't remember. So if not, just search @22guru. No dot, okay? I had to do dot on Instagram because somebody else has the name somehow. So yeah. All right, let's see what else we need to know this week. Oop, I had it in reverse. So we have hearts. This is not one you read in reverse. That was my mistake, having it upside down. Look, and it's number 16, so there's another number 7. Okay? So when we see hearts, you see the broken heart here in the picture. And when we look at the bottom, it looks like the heart is starting to mend. Okay? So here we have this broken heart, right? And here we have this white heart. Okay? So the white heart indicates the spiritually enlightened heart. It indicates the healed heart. And so that's what she's reaching for here. Okay, so 1 is the self. Remember, 1 is self, creation, initiation. And we have number 6. 6 is healing. It's nurturing. And then we add them together and it's 7. 7 is that highly spiritual number. So this is telling you that if you are suffering from any type of broken heart, stress, anything, it could be current or something from the past that is still lingering, it's telling you to focus on the spirituality side of your life instead of like the human, like I'm being punished type of mentality. Because that's not what's happening. I used to think I was always being punished in life. I was like, I don't know what the hell I did in a past life to deserve all this shit, but it must have been bad. But then I started learning about myself. I found out my energetic blueprint and I was like, oh, okay, now it makes a lot of sense. Now I can let it go. Because it wasn't about me. It wasn't that there was something wrong with me. It was I needed to go through these experiences because I'm meant to be a teacher. Like it's literally my energetic blueprint. I'm meant to be a teacher, a mentor, and a guide. In my human design, I'm a self-projected projector. So what that means is like, I'm like, self-projected projectors make up like 1 to 2% of humanity. Like we're new energy. And so it helped me to understand and then release. This is why you want to know about yourself. Most of us have no idea who we are, where we're going, why, what abilities we have. But if you start looking at your energetic blueprint, you'll start to understand all of that. So your energetic blueprint is your astrology, your numerology, your human design, your gene keys, your Enneagram, everything that you can find out about yourself. Do it. Okay? Yeah, there you go. I just answered your question. So astrology, your numerology. I don't do astrology readings. I do numerology readings. So if you need a numerology reading, you can go to the link in my bio and order that. Your astrology, numerology, your human design. You can go get a free reading explanation on human design, or you can pay like the $50, $55 for a deeper explanation, or you can get the human design app, which is really cool. It's the pastel one. I think it's like $5.99 or something like that to get a whole explanation. That one's really good. And then your gene keys, your Enneagram, all of that stuff. Really start to research you because you probably haven't done that before. And so it's very fascinating to find out who you are. You're a projector. Are you, I don't want to say it like, are you just a projector? No, like, are you a projector or are you self-projected projector? I'm just curious. 2-5. Okay, yeah, I'm the self-projected projector 6-2. So yeah, it's fascinating. Go learn about yourself. I mean, why not? That way you know, like it helps you to see yourself in a whole new light. It helps you to see yourself not as like this weak human being. You see that you came into this life with this strength, with this knowing, with these abilities and these traits that you can really use to your advantage and to help the collective. Okay, that's what it's all about. I'm a healer that needs healing. Oh man, most healers do need healing because we've been through the most. That's why I got into being a Reiki master years and years ago. And that's why I do the VIP Soul Collective. So what that is you go into the VIP Soul Collective and you have your name now on my list every month. And every month I do a collective Reiki session and sound bath. The next one's going to be on November 11th on the 11/11 portal. And I'm going to start it at 10/11 so I can end it at 11/11. I'm excited. So I use my tuning forks, I do the Reiki, all that stuff, and it gets everybody in that group realigned and ready for the month. Like it gets us to a higher vibration, and we go in there, we talk about our experiences because I get psychic messages and visuals whenever I'm doing the session. So I record them so you can go back and listen to it and you can hear all of the messages that I get, all the things that I see. And it never fails. I'll see something random. Like not last time, but the time before, I saw a dog and a pig. and I think it was a pit bull and a pig. And somebody told me, oh my God, I used to have a pit bull and a pig and I miss them dearly, or something like that. And I was like, holy crap. I was like, well, they showed up in the reading. I've seen the same visuals that people see as they're literally going through the session. So it's fascinating to do that as well. AM. Yeah. 10:11 a.m. Yeah, definitely join, Gina. It's a lot of fun. The most fascinating thing to me is like what I experience and then what people also experience, because people will tell me that they see me standing over them. Because what happens during the session is you're relaxing at home. Like you don't have to log into anything, nothing. You're just relaxing at home, or you're just going throughout your day and being open to letting me work on your energy. So the people that are relaxing see and experience the most just because they're paying attention, because they're tuned in, right? And so they will see things that I'm doing at the same time that I'm actually doing it. So it tells you that, energy is a real thing. It has no boundaries. And yeah, like the triangles on the quilt. Yep, I saw the triangle. And somebody had a diamond necklace or something like that, or they were wanting to put something on their throat chakra, and I kept seeing that, and they told me what it was. Oh, Tara, I didn't realize that. Last time she said the last 2 times you said Cindy, and then Cindy, and then Cynthia, and that's my nanny's name. She's always around you. You got to know that. Y'all are so close. I saw a room full of healers. Yeah, those are my guides that I ask to help come in with the session and help me. If you're working during the time, can you still participate? Yes, you can. Yep. Because like I say, during these sessions, all you have to do is be open to letting me work on your energy and you will receive it. Okay. It is better when you're resting, but you do not have to be resting. And I heard your dad's name, Jimmy. See? It is a separate thing, Molly. Yeah, because not everybody wants to be in the VIP and tarot training, and not everybody wants to be in tarot training and VIP. So I let you pick and choose what you want to participate in. What does the life path number 22 signify? Ooh, okay. So 22 is a master number. 22 is the master builder. Okay. Now think about 2, double. Right? We talked about 2. 2 is relationships, like love relationships and duality. Okay? Making your own decisions, understanding how to balance life and make the right choices for you. So it's also about mastering the number 4. 4 is about stability and practicality and paying attention to the details and doing what you know is best for you for your own stability, because you are the master builder. Think about, you're building this solid foundation for yourself. Okay, so the master number or life path number 22, if you have a master number 11, 22, or 33 for your life path, it means that things have probably been quite a bit harder for you than normal. Okay, because you are here to master the vibration of 4 or 2 or 6. So it's not like, a lot of people think of it as like a badge of honor, and I'm like, I wouldn't want it. Wouldn't want it at all. Because it's harder. But you can do it. You came into this life giving yourself obstacles and objectives, but knowing that you have everything it takes in order to accomplish this. Okay? It's just an experience for you to gain and learn from. So I hope that answers your question. Oh, all the 33s are showing up. Wow. It's like, all right, oh my God, Melinda, no shit. She says, it's like I thought I was Superwoman coming into this life. For real. I thought so too. I was like, damn, I was really ambitious when I was planning out my life journey. You don't recognize what's normal anymore? Nothing's normal. Really. It's normal to be abnormal, I guess you can say. Your life path 3. Life path 3s are very creative, often funny, good at communication. But remember, there are low vibration and high vibration sides to each number. Okay, so if you're feeling like you're not embodying that explanation of your life path, it's because you're on the flip side. Okay, you can flip it around and get on the high vibe side. Let's see. Yes, thank you for reminding me about that, Jamie. She puts in great information. Human design is much newer than astrology or numerology. However, it requires your birthday, birth time, and birthplace, and it can give you an energetic map of where you may struggle and what gives you gifts you incarnated with. Yep, it's fascinating. If you're life path 11, you got to master the number 2. Okay, so relationships are not going to be easy. You got to find your balance, and it's the philosopher. It's like, I need to understand this. I want to know what's life all about. Life path 8, you're meant to be abundant, but you're going to have more than likely financial struggles to get you to that abundance. Okay, if you're on life path 8 and you're struggling with money, then you're on the lower vibration side of the 8. My oldest son is a life path 8. And I told him, I was like, see, you're meant to be abundant, so get out of your own way. Have a great day, Jamie. We're fixing to log out here. Yeah, there is no real thing as normal. I mean, it's like normal is like just what everybody else does, but that doesn't mean that it's right. Found that out, now trying to balance things out. Good for you. Okay, you guys, go get into the VIP Soul Collective or the Tarot Training Group, or both if you feel called to do both. They're both a lot of fun. The Tarot Training Group is on my new platform. The VIP Soul Collective will be moving to my new platform soon because I'm creating the whole community, but I want to get my app published through Google and Apple before we do that, hopefully. So yeah, go get into both of those. If you have any questions or any troubles getting into either one of those, email me, let me know. It's erica@22.guru. But otherwise, anything else you need, the link is in my bio, okay? I hope you all have a wonderful week. I will see you back here Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay? If you missed the majority of the reading, go follow me on YouTube. It's @22guru. There is no dot like there is on Instagram. It's just @22guru on YouTube, and I'm going to put the replay up there so you can go back and watch it and remind yourself of what's coming up each day, because we talked about it a lot. Okay? All right. Love you all. I'll see you on Friday. Oh, love from Mumbai. Nice. See, we're all over the world.